What's up guys, it's Tony, aka T-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC Virtual Leagues, and this is our week 2 game of LTM Mayhem, our newest Draft League on the channel. This week we're going up against Amel and the Montreal Ice Qs. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other LTM coaches down in the description below. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content. And leave a like if you do end up enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. Last week we opened up our season with a huge loss to J-Bear, the defending champ of the BBR. In order to get our first win this season, we have to now play Amel, the BBR champion before him, and a man known for his crazy out-of-the-box building skills. Now let's not hold back the game any longer. Let's get right into the battle. And here we are, week number 2, going up against Amel. Hoping to bounce back from last week. Last week was not a great performance for me. Definitely stemmed a lot off the preps. I feel a bit better about my prep this week. Of course, going up against Prep God Amel. You never know what you're gonna get into. So let's just, try to take it slow. Let's try to figure out what he's bringing, and try to bring home a win, right? So we're gonna see the Primarina, the Comfey, which is his Terra Cat, and it's Terra Ghost. So important to note, he has the Entei, the Overquill. What else does he have? He has the Hippowdon, and he has the Trevenant. Okay, so things he didn't bring: Meowstic, Snorlax, Hisuian Sliggoo, and Scyther. No Scyther is actually really cool. So with no Scyther, that means he didn't bring removal at all. No Snorlax is super nice. And so I think there's two options I could go lead-wise. I could either lead with my Cleavor and just try to get my rocks up right now. But I think better is to try to lead something that at least punishes the Hippowdon setting up the rocks, which I admittedly don't have a ton with, right? I didn't feel comfortable bringing the things that immediately pressured the Hippowdon into this game, so we're looking a little tough on lead. I think low-key just leading my Meloetta seems fine here. It gets a lot of damage off on the Hippowdon, and of course I threaten it with a grass coverage. So that's something we can at least keep in mind, or he'll have to keep in mind. So we'll go ahead and do that. So good luck have fun to Amel. As for what we are bringing, we're bringing a Specs Noivern. Specs Noivern honestly is low-key kind of like what I'm looking at to win this game. We have, what else are we looking at? We have our Scarf Cleavor. I really need to set up my rocks, especially with no Scyther here. We have our Fizdev Galar Weezing. We got a AV Meloetta. We got a Spadef Bronzong. And then we have a cool little Houndoom set. Or at least cool in theory. So he's going to lead off with the Overquill. Probably try to set up T-Spikes against me. I low-key don't want to pop my Terra here. So I think I'm going to pivot out right away. I don't have a great pivot into this thing either. My team is a lot more offensive this week. If I go into G-Weezing, I guess that brings in Hippowdon to set rocks, but I have Defog on this. So I think I feel fine just going into G-Weezing here and just seeing what he wants to do. I figured his plan was going to be a hazard stack, which is why I felt a lot more pressure to bring Defog this time. Yeah, he's going to Toxic Spikes, so not surprised seeing that at all here. So Gunk is going to do a ton. Unfortunately, I didn't bring Willow. I changed it for Clear Smog. I felt a lot better about Clear Smog into this team. Luckily, I mean, Strange seems pretty free into this team. He doesn't have anything that's super scary me. He's going to taunt to prevent my defog, so that's a little annoying. Glad I didn't click it this turn, but definitely a bit annoying. So we're just going to get off a little bit of damage there, maybe like 15 to 20% on this Overquill. So that's like honestly max Spadef Overquill is what it's seeming like. Sucks that I did bounce back and forth between like going like neutralizing gas or something in order to what's the word I'm looking for? Taunt, spikes, T spikes. Sorry, let me finish what I'm trying to say, right? I was looking a bit into bringing either, I mean, it probably wouldn't have been Misty Terrain or Misty Surge. It would have been probably Neutralizing Gas, just to have an even easier way of absorbing T-spikes. But yeah, I ended up just going Levitate because I'm not Levitate on my Bronzong, so I needed something for the Hippowdon, right? So it couldn't spam Q super freely. So with this being max Spadef, if I were to go into my Noivern here, I could kill with an Air Slash, or with a Hurricane, with a Specs Hurricane here at this range. So is that what I want to do here? As he just keeps setting up spikes, because I'm not really enjoying this. Gunk Shot's going to do about half if he clicks it here. I think I'm fine with that for now, though. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Noivern and just get off a Hurricane against his team. I did upper Frisk, which I'm glad I went Frisk. He is Helmet, okay. I was thinking a lot about Infiltrator versus Frisk, because he did have the Meowstic in the back that he didn't opt to bring, but it was an option. So I was debating Infiltrator a bunch, but I'm glad I ended up going with Frisk. So we're going to go ahead and click Hurricane here, pick up a KO. So that's cool for us. So Noivern KOs over Quill. I don't know if that necessarily reveals whether we're specs or not to him. It really just depends on how he was invested, because it seems Spadef, but I mean, your Rocky Helmet, Spadef is a little weird, but it's definitely possible, right? So we're going to see the Primarina come in. I don't have great pivots into this thing. I think I just have to go Bronzong here. I have Meloetta, but I don't want to go into that, as I want to try to prevent doing that for now until I'm capable of getting the spikes off the field, or especially the toxic spikes off the field. So we are going to reveal that we aren't Levitate though, because we're going to take the spikes damage, so that's a little unfortunate. Again, Moonblast, it really was heat proof, because I thought that Terra Fire Comfey was like the bring. I thought Terra Fire looked pretty good into me, but we see the Moonblast come off. I gotta calc that damage. We're sitting at 221. So we're sitting at 66. We take like 18 from spikes. So 100 minus 18 is 82. So he leaves me at about 82. So did 16 with the Moonblast? Question mark. So maybe like max attack timid or something like that. We get off a decent gyro ball here. Is that cool with me? I think so. I think I'm fine with that, because if he goes into Hippowdon, that gives me a chance to defog. So, I think that's fine with me. I believe so. We could also see the Trevenant come in, but that's once again just a chance to get my my hit off. So we're gonna go see Hippowdon come in. So he's gonna have to make a pretty aggressive double here, if he wants to prevent me getting my spikes off the field here, or prevent me from being able to defog. But we're just gonna see what he wants to do. He could also Whirlwind. Whirlwind is definitely an option as well. So we're gonna see here. We're gonna see rocks. This is cool. I get my defog off for now, which is super awesome for me. This is exactly what I wanted. This is the pivoting I needed. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Just get all of these hazards off my side of the field. So go ahead and do that. We also didn't see an item, so maybe it's, I want to say maybe it's helmet, but I don't know if gyro makes contact or not. Let's get all these stupid hazards off the field. Heavy slam, how much are you doing? Ouch! Oh my gosh. Hippowdon, calm down, man. Calm down. Calm down. Don't have great pivot into this thing. That's perfectly fine. If I lose Callum here, it's not the end of the world. I guess I kind of lose my option. I don't. We're chilling. We're chilling. So I'm gonna go ahead and strain Pain Split. I'm gonna Pain Split here. Just getting this thing in range of my Entei, or even my Meloetta at this point would be super nice. So I think of that 250-ish. So it's like 160-ish with this Heavy Slam here. So Hippowdon with Heavy Slam to my Wheezing. Are we looking at an offensive one? Let's see. Maybe a bit. It might be a bit offensive. I would need to see exactly how much we're looking at, but at the very least, like, we're weakening this a ton. Oh, Citrus. Okay, we're gonna see the Citrus Berry. That is a little unfortunate, because it's gonna be a bit healthier than I would like. We're gonna see the rocks come off, so he's gonna be able to position himself well, where he's still pretty healthy. And I'm gonna be unable to get this defog off probably. Cause let me see, if he's sitting at about, let's say 65% right now, and I click Pain Split and I'm sitting at 75 HP, we're looking at recovering 29%, basically 30, so I'll be at 52. So I think I could Pain Split theoretically and get myself back up to where I can defog. I think. Okay, he's gonna make a double, which sucks a little bit because I didn't defog on that turn. We're gonna see Doomed the Comfey. Okay. We need a Pain Split off here. So this is a bit of a scary thing. Comfey was definitely something I prepped for pretty extensively. So there's a number of things I could do here. I could go hard into my Bronzong. The thing is, Terra Ghost kind of threatens that a bit more, so I'd rather just keep this as a Primarina response for the time being. So what I could do for now is just spam Clear Smog, or defog into Clear Smog. Can I live a +1? What is that move called? Store Power? I'm sitting at 177. I can't, but I'm not worried because I have a Houndoom in the back. So I'm going to take my opportunity to defog here. Encore. No! Okay. Good play, good play. So he's going to Encore me here. And Powdon's sitting at like 70-ish%. So 177 brings us down to about 75%. So definitely... like no HP investment in this thing whatsoever. Okay, good to know. So this is a pretty fast, pretty much no HP investment Comfey. Hippowdon. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get my rocks up, which is super unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and go hard into my Houndoom here. And just start threatening this thing. I kind of want to Terra Steel. I really do. Houndoom! We're gonna see Calm Mind. So I can taunt here. I can Terra Steel and taunt. I think I'm gonna pop my Terra on this right now. So let's do it. Is that what I want to do? How much is +1 doing to my Houndoom if I don't Terra? It's doing a ton, man. The thing is, if I don't Terra, I can't be like Encore or anything like that later. I'm just gonna Terra and taunt, whatever. Cause I don't think you fit taunt and Encore into this, so I'm not worried right now. So you're gonna Terra and taunt, or do I just Sledge Bomb? How much is +1 Sledge Bomb doing? Doing a good amount. I'm just gonna Sledge Bomb here. Terra Sledge Bomb. Sledge Bomb should be able to two-shot this Comfey. So, oh, you know what? I forgot about the Terra. Damn, I'm so stupid. Okay, so they do have Terra though. So Heavy Slam. Let me write down some of this stuff. So Citrus is gone. Stealth. Rock. So I don't think they might have Terra, and in which case I'd be faster. We'll find out right now whether I'm faster than this thing or not. I wonder what that Trevenant's gonna do, man. Trevenant's sitting back there. It's looming. It's looming. Okay, we're not gonna Terra. So maybe they're thinking about the 50-50 in that. So we're gonna go ahead and get a Sledge Bomb off. Bark! Big poison, let's go! Let's go, Houndoom! It's also Citrus. What's up with all your berries, man? What if I brought Unnerve Houndoom? And then what? And then what, man? So So knocked me down to 289. How offensive is this thing? And did 14% with a draining kiss, so not very offensive. So maybe I'm wrong about I'm wrong about something here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and taunt. Even if I'm wrong about this, I guess I wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Yeah. You know what? He might encore me. Oh, he's gonna encore me. He got me. I shouldn't have teared yet. Yeah, he's gonna encore me. Yeah. Bad play. Oh, he didn't. Awesome. Okay, that works for me. Wait. Huh? Oh, encore isn't priority. I'm stupid. Just because a lot of its healing moves are priority, I'm dumb in thinking that. But we're good now. We can get to fire off a big Dark Pulse against this thing. Houndoom doing its thing. Houndoom. There we go, dude. Awesome. Getting that big threat out of here. So Houndoom kills Comfey. So this probably lets in Hippo, if I had to guess. Hippo's going to come in. I'm going to try to get the defog off with my wheezing, I think. I think that's my best play. Yeah, Hippo comes in. Alright, let's go try to get our defog off here. Now, I don't know if I live Heavy Slam into whatever it's called, the sand chip, but we'll see right now. He'd also have to make that call, which I don't think he's necessarily afraid of making it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. But I did closer to 140 than 160. So we're gonna get a defog off, which is super awesome. Well, the thing is, right, if I defog here, he just sets up rocks and I die to hazards. So I'm gonna pain split here on that. It's a little bit of a 50-50 here on what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to pain split up, because even if I get this play wrong and he heavy slams me, then at least I have this thing chipped from Wyvern. Yeah, he's gonna rocks. There we go. Alright, so now we can try to defog. That's a great time. Great time there. Now we can defog. Awesome. Alright, so I gotta see if that Permarina is scarfed, because I think that outspeeds my Wyvern, if I'm not mistaken. We can see heavy slam. Okay, so Hippo kills G-Weeze. But now this thing is super weakened. So what do I want to do now? I suppose I could go into Wyvern here, because I don't think I kill with an X Scissor against this Hippowdon. If it's max phys def. It's a roll. I don't remember exactly where they're sitting at, which is the problem. I also don't love locking into X Scissor. I can go into Meow Wow here, which doesn't seem terrible. Is Side Shot killing this thing? Prime Meloetta? Where is Meloetta? It doesn't. I'd have to Grass Knot, because I don't want a Hyper Voice on Trevenant coming in is the problem. So I guess I go into Wyvern here? Yeah. Let's go into Wyvern, and we'll click Air Slash. I'd rather get chip off on that Permarina coming in with an Air Slash than risk a Hurricane Miss. So we're gonna go ahead and click Air Slash here. So far things have been working out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. So Wyvern kills Hippo. So I gotta find out if that Permarina Scar. I don't remember if I crept, how I crept Permarina. I know I did something around it. +1. I didn't creep Scarf Permarina. So gotta figure out something about this thing. We're gonna go into Big B Wrongzong here and see what happens. I don't have great plays for the Entei, especially if it gets like a Trailblaze up. So that's something to keep in mind. So Surf, 221 down to 116. 221 down to 116. It is 105 to me. So we're looking at 31% with a surf. So once again, it seems like timid. It could be modest though. It's like right in the rule. Definitely max special attack though. I kind of want to click. I live this hit. I think I just click EQ here on intake coming in. I could also trick it. Actually, trick seems nice. I could get rid of this thing scarfed or AV. I could toxic anything coming in. I think I'm gonna click trick here. We're gonna reveal our tech here. So it's gonna surf. I should live this on 1. Let's go! Expert EVs, baby! Alright, so we're gonna trick this thing. Are we gonna become scarfed? Scarfed Bronzong? Leftovers. Okay, well that's underwhelming. That's super underwhelming. So we're gonna let this stuff go down here. I'm gonna fire off an EQ. We are now looking at a toxic Primarina. So probably pretty like max attack, max HP, something similar to that, right? I'm gonna go ahead and click EQ here. Just try to punish Entei coming in. We're gonna see it pick me off. So Prim kills Bronze Zone. And I think we go into our Meloetta here. I think that seems fine. We're going to Meloetta here. And just fire off some side shocks into this team. So side shock might 2-hit KO this thing. I think after a toxic damage it definitely will. So we're going to go ahead and click that. It's a nice neutral click into incoming Trevenant, which we aren't going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and click side shock here. Okay. So yeah, that's about what it should be doing. Not going to do much to me. So it's going to die. We're looking good. Entei's a bit concerning. How do I want to deal with the Entei if it trailblazes up? I mean, I have Houndoom here. I think we're fine. I think we're going to be okay. Because I live a hit with my Meloetta here. I get some damage. Oh, not getting that roll sucks. Not getting that roll sucks. Okay. So Bronzong kills Prim. I think. I poisoned it. That sucks. That Loki sucks. So if Entei comes in here and tries to trailblaze up, I could be in a really uncomfortable spot. I won't lie. Won't lie to you. Because I don't think he's gonna have ground coverage on this Entei. I don't think he has any reason to. So do I need to punish this thing? I think this is... Oh, I don't need this for anything. I have Trevenant's the only thing else in the back, and I have Noivern for that. So I think I'm fine to just fire off a Hyper Voice here. And just see if I can live. Okay, we're actually gonna speed this thing. We're gonna see Trailblaze. Yeah, we're gonna see the Trailblaze. Not surprising. But we got the damage off we needed. And once again, I don't think he has any way to hit my Houndoom. Is he Sacred Fire? Okay. Entei kills Meloetta, because I think he's gonna be Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Stone Edge, Trailblaze. I think that's his moveset, so I don't think he has anything to touch me. I don't think you carry ground coverage into my team. It doesn't make sense for this Entei to carry ground coverage. It just doesn't make sense. So I think we're fine here. I think we're good. I think the TERA Steel Houndoom is coming in clutch here. Of course, I got Flash Fire. He might like try to test for that. I don't know. But I think we're fine here. I think we clutch up with Houndoom, TERA Houndoom. I think we're okay. Let's go, baby. I think if he does, then we might just lose. I'm not gonna lie. Cleavor, do you live a hit? Cleavor lives a hit too. So maybe going into Cleavor might have been a better play, so that I could just kill it. Yeah, he has Stone Edge. Oh my goodness! Oh, he crit me. That makes sense. I'm like, gosh, Houndoom, come on, big dog. Okay. We'll Dark Pulse again. Just gotta hope for another crit. But luckily, I should live the hit with Cleavor, and then Noivern can knock out the Trevenant. So I think we should be all good here. There we go. There we go. Let's go, dude. That's so awesome. So Houndoom kills Entei. I just leave Trevenant in the back. Trevenant is in the back. So yeah, I mean, my Houndoom worked exactly as I wanted it to, which is super exciting. I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse flinch to conserve diff. Oh, Scarf? Scarf Trevenant? He is Scarf Trevenant. Okay. Did not expect that. Okay. I was worried about what that thing would do. So Trev kills dog. So I go into Cleavor and just two-shot this thing? Is that what we're looking at here? I think so. Yeah, we should be fine with that. So, GG to Amel. I'm going to clutch up a big win here, which is super awesome. Yeah, man, I like I said, I felt like a lot better into this prep. If you watched my week 1, I felt really bad about halfway through it. I was like, wow, I just don't think I prepped as good as I could have. Felt a lot better going into this one, and obviously ended up working out. So really excited about that. I'm glad Houndoom got to do some amazing things. My Aura pick, TERA HOUNDOOM, is doing amazing work walling both the Entei and beating that Comfey. So super happy about that. There are definitely some plays I could have done a lot better. Especially I think I could have maybe 1v1 that Comfey a little bit better with Houndoom. But you know, happy how it came out. Pick up a win. And bouncing back from a hard week 1. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out Amel and his perspective, of course. And you go check out all the other LTM coaches down in the description below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe for Draft League content every single week. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.